Welcome, guys! My name is Eric, and I'm here with Nightwatch716, and we're playing Guild Wars 2. Our binge of just doing massive drops is past, and we're moving on to story with my char, New Yen. Uh, Moja Cranberry, welcome back. Michelle says hello.
Moja.
Michelle says Moja. How was your ice cream, by the way? I never asked. She went to Dairy Queen to reward herself after work because it was a very, very difficult
What did you
week.
have from Dairy Queen?
I just asked.
How is your Dairy Queen?
How was your ice cream?
Ice cream.
I guess what did you have from Dairy Queen is the question that is being lobbied over to you. Oh yeah, I should probably. Oh great, I was gonna bring up chat on my phone so that way I don't lose track of it. You know what? Let's play this with one hand. There we go. There we go. Boop boop boop. Stream manager. Boop boop. Back on. Volume. All right. I didn't do much damage, but that's fine. I didn't die. Oh. Boop. That wasn't very difficult. Oh, wow. Well, I kind of had an accident with it. And you spilled it on the computer? Oh, it's been one heck of a week for you, Cranberry. Michelle calls those mud days. Computer is having issues now. Oh, no. I'm going to have to be sent in for repairs. Oh, no. Yeah, not my best day. But I have an accident protection on the computer, so at least it's covered. Well, that's very good. That's very good. I thought you meant like an accident, like on the drive. Hey, look, there's Michelle. A random Michelle appears. It's weird having her as a viewer and not as a participant. I think that's insurance, right? Please don't ban Michelle. She is not a bot. I told her about your Mega Man escapades. She was very impressed. It was an extended coverage protection plan I got when I bought it. I'm glad you did. I don't normally do that. But, I mean, who expects to suddenly spill their ice cream onto their computer? And yeah, what did you have at Dairy Queen? Did you at least have some of your ice cream before you spilled it? Run off attacks from the Anthropoid pirates and help search for the main base. Speak with Inspector Keel. Sure. I got a cookie dough blizzard in honor of Cookie. Aww, in honor of Cookie. He's been a pretty good kitty today. A very brave kitty today. Uh, sure. Anthropoid had clues. You'll find the dead drops scattered throughout the Bloodtide Coast. Here are the rough locations for each drop. Sure. Did you at least have some of it before you spilled it? Before it was spilled? I don't want to blame anyone. Especially since it was an accident. It wasn't like a... Yeah, I seen Rockman 5 for Eric earlier. All in all, the game went well, I think. Yes, you were really, really good. Like, you looked like a pro. And really, if I didn't know you were just trying to take it casually, you could almost mistake it for a speed run. You did it very quickly. I only spilled a little, but enough to mess things up. Aww. Oh, man. Was that before or after your stream? And is that what caused the delay? The lag that you were getting? Or was it just a connection to the TV? And in my head, I just thought you spilled the whole thing on it. I'm expecting like a star to show up. I mean, to be honest, if I was going to do a dead drop, I'd do it like someplace like this, an island. before stream. I didn't see how bad it was until after. Oh, do you think that's what was impacting your gameplay, or was it really just the connection? Because you were lagging quite a bit at times, not all the time, but I'm sure there was a delay anyways. So there is no star. I just gotta look for hideout clue. That's tough. You note a piece of cipher. Oh, I'm getting jumped. Follow the edge of the cliff and hold your breath. Oh, there's another guy. Ah, okay. So there's a group of them. I thought it was just that one guy. There's still more. All right, we good? We good? Anybody else have a problem? Ornery crab. There. The input lag is just because modern TVs require processing the signal before it displays. So super precise control games like Mega Man are affected. Yes, that makes it super harder. Because you almost have to guess where to go. With a game that's already pretty tough. Regardless, aside from a very few moments, like really a handful, you did very good. It's evident that you know the game very well. So here somewhere. Compared to that, the 3DS, which has no input lag, and the control is a lot tighter there. Well, that's good. Is it wired or wireless hookup to do the projection, I guess, onto the TV? Hideout clue. And this guy again. Hey, buddy. It's wired. Oh, okay. That's too bad. Yeah, especially for the timing. Cypher and alarm setting kill. Scars, scars, we all have our scars. Thorns as prickly as they come. Scars must be some type of sea shanty. Okay. Which one's closer? Alright. So east. Oh, I'm looking for the Aether Blade main base is what I'm doing. Okay, I was like, if it's our base, why do I need to look for it? It's an issue on all modern game consoles to TV. Old TVs work differently and didn't have to process the signal first, so things happen in real time. Modern TVs always have a few frames of lag. Mm, that is too bad. I wonder if they'll have that problem with theme. I don't think they would, right? Because I don't think there was any lag when we were playing the Nintendo games in terms of a delay in response. Fresh produce and blood time. Return to base, pass on now. Meet me at the hold Hydra post for a lift back. These guys always take advantage of me reading. Oh my god, stop it. It was the constant hammer slam. Are you playing on a TV or a computer monitor? I believe this is a TV. There. You probably have lag, and you're probably just not noticing it. Probably. I mean, I'll try to pay more attention to it next time. But then again, also it's Michelle's Nintendo Challenge, so I'll ask if she's noticing it. We might have just assumed it was as a consequence of the old system. It could be hard to notice to the naked eye. Yeah, I'll try to pay more attention to it next time. It's one of those that you notice most if you're used to playing on a device with no input lag. Ah. And then switch to a device that does have input lag. Well, I mean, I know going from Hollow Knight to our Nintendo games, that could probably be a good comparison. I think what I'll notice here is pick up the note, drop the note, fight them, then read the note. That way I'm not starting these fights at like half health. I also wish that they would show a green star when I'm near it. Instead of me just trying to randomly go around and spot a little yellow note somewhere. I'm just gonna have to canvas this entire place. I figure if I were doing a dead drop, I would leave it somewhere like here. Hidden clue. I have not done this yet. This is the first time I'm doing it. Yeah, leave the message. Get into a fight. Alright. That one's running towards me, so that's fine. Many modern TVs have game mode that helps reduce input lag. Interesting. I don't know if mine does. I have to double check. I was also looking at getting a new monitor eventually. But it's a TV. Inquest parts coming in from the south should travel through Merchant Man straight to avoid suspicion. Blending in? Smart. Because we're going to go over a lot of water. Skimmer. That I didn't really know that. Or I didn't notice that, I guess. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. I'll really see if I could pay attention to it next time. Yeah, there's a dead man's drop. I would put it close to the coast over here, hidden. But even with the lag, I still made it through. You did. And as you saw, I tend to lean heavily on special weapons. I saw people say I play the game really differently. Well, I mean, I think you play the game that like the developers were hoping people would play the game as. Experimenting, trying different things. I mean, if anything, I think, yeah, I think you're playing the actual game as intended. I think the rest of us are just slacking off on diversifying what we do. Or we have a hammer and everything's a nail. Nope. This looks like a good place to stash it that drop. Maybe. Most people I know tend to just use the weapons on the bosses. Yeah. I'm one of those people for sure. But I don't think that's how the developers intended it. I think they wanted you to use the weapons throughout the whole place. It was a nice glimpse to see, like, if you played the game as intended, what would it look like? It was very different. It was a nice change of pace. Something I hadn't really thought of. Okay, so here somewhere. I'm thinking I may need to do a plan and systematically just start combing the entire place. I don't think it would be up here. I know a lot of people dislike the rock weapon. That is difficult to juggle. That's the problem with it. But I use it all over the place. Yeah, no, you managed to time that very well. I'm very happy that I could go through this and not have to do some silly jumping puzzle. Really? I really thought it was going to be up here. I also thought it was going to be in here. I forgot how many times you have to, quote, beat the game. I thought your first fight with Dr. Weiler was going to be it. I forgot that we had to fight him and then fight him again.
The real bad guy.
Yep. I did find it funny that whenever he moved side to side, it looked like he was just dancing with his head. I wonder, is it in here? Is it underwater? Oh, that would suck. I mean, maybe? 1 out of 5 places underwater? That would ruin the nut, though, wouldn't it? Oh, wait. Aha! Dr. Wily is just a puppet. Cookie is pulling the strings. Where is that kitty? Is he on his chair? Michelle, do you know? I think I see a fluff over there. I'm just not really sure. That kitty. Oh, he is on his chair? Yeah. Yay! So now that I expect you guys over here. Yeah, I know. I'm ready for the ambush. Let's get this over with. Yar. Hi. Smiley face, Michelle. Smiley face. Alright, let's see here. Let's see what this one says. All ships bringing supplies, sail should be pointed northwest. Second path inside. So there's more than one entrance. Interesting. The other players have been hiding inside a cave and Lion's Arch this entire time. The scoundrels. There you are. Let's just hop on. Howdy! I am finished. I'm about to enter into the Aetherblade headquarters. Hello, Winds. Michelle also says hello. The Aetherblades have been hiding inside a cave and Lion's Arch this entire time. Scoundrels. I could use some backup for a raid on their hideout. Consider yourself deputized. Hello! Alright, so this is taking me over here. I think I'm on episode 2, Sky Pirate still? I am on episode 2, but I think I'm at the finale. I don't know if you'd like to team up. I don't know if you got other stuff you're doing. Either way, totally cool. I'm just going to try to run through the rest of Living World Season 1. I'm going to turn in for bed now. All right, Cranberry. Well, thank you for hopping on. My condolences on your ice cream.
My condolences on your computer
and your
the
computer.
ice cream.
Well, at least you'll get to sleep in tomorrow. And hopefully the weather picks up so that way you can go hiking. All right, Wims. Let me send you an invite. Whenever you log in. Have a good night, Cranberry. Good night, Michelle.
Good night, Winds.
Bye. Yeah. LOL. You like Michelle. Kisses. Yeah. Otherwise, half asleep Michelle walks out. Is it in this tunnel? Okay. Am I missing something? Yeah, it says it's in here. And then what? I make a left turn? Is it underwater? Am I jumping around? Oh, you know where it is? Okay. Yeah, I'm sitting here just staring at rocks apparently. Ah, there you are. Boop, invite the party. Meow! Oh, suddenly someone's awake and walking about. Let me put this stuff aside while I wait for you to make your dramatic entrance. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. And salvage that. One, two, three. Loading into Homestead now is slow. Ah, weird. It shouldn't be because you're the only player there. Ugh. So, Living World Season 1 is only 5 episodes. Flame and Frost, Sky Pirates, Clockwork Chaos, Tower of Nightmares, and the Battle for Lion's Arch. Nice pictures. Interesting. Very cool. And then after that, starting up Secrets of the Obscure for the first time. And then John Thier Wilds. All right. Um, Let me look at my equipment. I know I was doing that with my Asura. So this is my Char, Nuyen. Yeah, Berserker, 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 Berserker. Legendary, legendary, not legendary. Legendary, 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 not legendary. Legendary, not legendary, not legendary. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So I assume it's through here because this is super secret. I jumped on my Healy band. Ooh, I could certainly use the heals. Oh, is it up there? The other idea is that it's probably out here, but the arrow doesn't point in that direction. Oh, yes, it does. I see it. Here's the green star. Aha. In the water. Oh, that's a good one. Mitrin. Evil Mitrin. Very buff. There you are. Oh, wow. You're a little bear. That's so cute. Little teddy bear. Teddy bear. Oh, that's your mini. I thought that was you for a moment there. You guys are very similar in height. I was like, I guess you're gonna cosplay as a little teddy bear. Okay. All right. Lion Guard Inspector Holy. Glad to have you, sir, with us, sir. Inspector Keel has organized a fast incursion operation. The two of you will be our point group, and a full cadre of Lion Guard will push in to secure the base behind you. Oh, so we go in first, and then you guys will back us up. Great. Thanks, bro. Wait, is this the Mitrin? Well, this is the Aether Blade Fractal. Frontier, loading slow. It's an honor to work with you, Commander. Spectre Keel is just ahead. Those brigands have mined the waters, so swim carefully. This is the Aether Bellied Fractal. That makes sense. I think we 3-man this Fractal. On tier 1. On tier 1. Ah, ever amazing frontier. It's your ongoing nemesis. Take out the door guards. Wait, what are you? Dragon. Oh, you're a guardian. Pop off a few shots. Oh, your build is messed up. Oh, no worries. Take your time, fix what you gotta fix. I'll just kind of mosey my way over there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to snipe these people. Oh, wait, that guy's reflecting. This is why you pay attention to buffs and conditions of bad guys. Boons and conditions. Ah, yes, I remember letting our group know. Electrified brings you back over here. Hurts. If you're a little bit big, don't get your toe over. Otherwise, you're gonna get hurt. Gonna have a bad time. When you get towards the end, there's gonna be a little dude who comes rushing out, trying to fight you. I would recommend to just dodge through him and turn this off. There we go. All right, deactivating it so that way it's easier for wins. You don't have to worry about that anymore. Ta-da! There's an achievement in the Fractal if you dance with all these go-go dancers. Booga booga booga. Booga booga booga. Probably gonna fight another person up here. Yep, there he is. And then we're gonna get to another one of those platforms. Supposedly there are books I can get over here, or things I can read. I don't know if I already passed it. I'm gonna check that first house again. Like notebooks somewhere. I'm just checking around. I'll probably end up doing this with my girlfriend. I just wanted to see if it was super casually easy to find. But it doesn't look like it. There's I think 3 things to read over here. But I didn't see anything. Oh, normally there's spinning blades of energy here. Walls of energy here. And then over here you turn it off. Huh. They're being super nice to us. Just in case. Sure. Dance. Alright. It teleported you? That's fine. Welcome. Alright, just avoid these. It's not that difficult. We dwindle down those people over there. Ta-da! Okay, no more sniping since I am right next to them. Hey, I killed 25 in the retreat. There you go. You know that bubble? I always keep thinking it's Bram that does that. The pushback. I assume you got a shield. Oh right, you got that. Mm, what's it called? The prophecies, right? I forget what they were called. The fire flame prophecies. Aether blade assassin complete. Wow, 250. Flame seeker prophecies. Haha. I knew I would get it sometime. So is there a book to find? I mean, I assume like over here somewhere. No? Okay. Down here, down there. I assume also on this end. Up here. No. I got them already, so I forget. No big deal. I'll look them up online and I'll just check them out. I was casually checking them out to see if I could stumble on them. Okay, so this is where we fight the mad scientist with all these gizmos and then the rotating wall of annoyance. Spoilers, that comes crashing down on him and destroys him. So this seems a lot easier than the fractal. So probably we're not going to be doing everything that we do in that one. They usually politely wait for us to be ready. We talk to him. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, same thing. They politely wait for us. That's so sweet. Ow. That wasn't so polite. We bring him down probably, I think, to 40%, and then that's it. Oh, well, okay, 80%. Ah, there's the spinning wheels of death. Oh, wow. Normally, I thought it would take a lot more hits. There's an achievement in the fractal if you don't get hit with any of the gadgets. Like, I keep forgetting that the Asura don't like the script because they feel in competition with the script. Like, the script banded together are very smart and rival even the Asura. There you go. That was super easy. My name was Palawa Ignatius Joko. So 14 more Aether Blades. Alright. Defend kill. Alright. As she explores deeper. Oh wait, is there more? Oh, there is more in this one. Ooh. I've been so used to the fractal that yeah, I was just double checking to make sure there's no other books I can read, nothing I click on. Okay. Ooh. This I don't remember. Why can't I hit the flame turret? That's weird. Aether blade chest. Oh, they're secret chests. So I missed the other ones, but I'll just do them on my next play run. Playthrough. Ooh, this is cool. I like the weather. I like the crashing water. Very dramatic. I don't like getting wet, so I'm going to stay in this cave as best as possible. If you don't mind, Winds. I mean, you can fight them out there if you want. I just don't like getting drenched in cold water. Okay. Don't like this. Big ick. Jesus, why? Okay. Better. Great. Find a way to disable the lightning traps on the bridge. I guess just run? Like that? Hey, Mr. Aetherblade. Let me check over here to see if there's anything like a treasure chest. Nope, nothing. Alright, this is just a breather. Alright, sure. La la la. Whoops. Okay. Well, here's a way to disable it. I got you wins, even though I think you just cleared it. Is there at least a treasure chest here for my time? Nope. Oh, jeez. Okay. There. Oh, right, you're reflecting stuff. Reflect that. Ah, yes, the spear. Oh, that's cool. That chain thing? That was pretty cool. Is there anything here? That gold is your spear. Yep. Hey, look, chest. Yeah, it's number 3. So I guess I missed one. It's fine. Fine. Wait, wait, wait. What was that? Paper! Miss Trin, Horik is doing a good job at keeping the pirates from killing the Inquest. But Ivan is scared that we're one accident away from full-on revolution. And trust Ivan, you don't want to clean that up. I purify them. You purify them with light. The Inquest are pretty bossy, and they talk often about our beef-witted malcontent. Ivan doesn't know what this is, but it doesn't sound especially nice. Maybe we should arrange an icebreaker event with our companions. I'm sure the Inquest will be singing a different song after trying Ivan's omnomberry pie. Ivan. Very cute. Alright, so where to go? Is it through here? Because I didn't see any of the doors. I see one door that I can't get through. The Fen keel is the explorer. Okay, well, we did that. We shut it off. Is there another entrance around here? Oh, right here. Found it. Dude, this is pretty cool. Check out the waves and all the stuff over here and the sound. Very cool. Very dramatic. Hi, guys. Don't mind me. Hello, Shun. I wish they did more places stormy like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is a very unique place. Wrapping up episode 2 of season 1, and I'm realizing how different it is. It feels like the Fractal Plus, the extended version, which is cool. I mean, the easier extended version. Before I go over there, is there anything here? I feel like there is something here that I'm missing. But that's fine. Alright, let's go this way. How are you, Shun? Happy Friday. Happy Friday, Wins. Nice. And yes, it is nice to see the things that the Fractals left out. Yes. I completely agree. I like what they did, so it's not just Fractals light. Because then you're like, dude, I already did this. All right, so you guys are just standing there. Let me just pick this guy off to the left. Yes, no, I know you're reflecting. You're not reflecting anymore. Boop. All right, so now we're gonna select this guy on the far right. Or those three. Oh, great, they're all reflecting. Not anymore. All right, not just the remaining two. Gotta be tactical, man. This is how we fight those Ebonhawk people. You just burned them all. The Char have been fighting them for quite some time. Chapter 3, Heated Rebuke. Chapter 4. Wait, is that like your specials? Your F1 through F4? Your virtues? Or is that just your weapon? Ah, okay. Interesting. Tome of Justice, Tome of Resolve, Tome of Courage. Okay, so the ideas stay about the same. It's just I think the names change. Find a way to open the door for Keel. Then each book has 5 skills. Oh, wow. Ah! What the hell was that? There, I bonked my head on it. Okay, hold on. I'm a big char, bro. That's pretty cool. Oh, dang it. Did I miss something? I think I did. Right there. Right there. Geez, that was a little bit more nerve-wracking than I expected it to be. Okay, so I think I opened the door for you guys. I know, right? You keep bonking your concussion after concussion. Maybe not there yet. What is over here? I can imagine my face just up against that wall. Oh no, my glider didn't come out when I fell. This is before the glider wins. You don't have mounts. You don't... Oh no, you died. Um, Let me see if I go through here, if it'll just teleport you like it did last time. Give me a quick second. Who are they fighting? Oh, Ellen Keel. Because of course you didn't. Oh, nope, reflection. Don't shoot. There you go. If it doesn't, I'll go back. Okay. Did you teleport? Are you here? No, nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, I'll go back. I'm just gonna scan the room really quick. Darn it. All right. Yeah, I'll head over to you. I got you. Weird that you can't teleport when you know, people make that mistake all the time. Right, Shun? Yeah. I've done it before too. Like I really shouldn't throw stones. But yeah, you got to keep in mind, flashback, nothing existed before then. Okay. So what I realized is just go with the flow, you know? Let it throw you up. And then just move. Or not. There you go. Also, you're tiny. You should be able to get up here. Oh, there's a chest. What? Wow, 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 wow. Oh, I must have missed it. Wow. Thank you. 3 out of 5. So I just got chest 5 and then I missed chest 1. That's fine. It blended right in with the wall. Thank you. Oh, that was your last one? Yay. Yeah, I figure I like that they carry over. So I think for my other characters, I think for my other playthroughs, I'll try to pursue that a little bit more aggressively. I just want to keep tabbing between this and like the guide. Oh, what's this? No, we're not going to go over there. We're going to go over here first. Was there not a door Keel went through? This is the door that I saw, but I think she's standing in front of that Mitrin gate. I wonder how that fight's going to look, too. I'm just checking out the empty hall. Hello. Did you find a shortcut? Is that what this is? That's hilarious. Didn't have to jump again. Work smarter, not harder. Okay, well that solved that question of what was there. Let's do this. Oh, this is cute. I like the camera spinning. I wish they would do this for the final battle in the Fractal. I like Horik. Same dialogue. Exact same dialogue. All right. Remember that if she is focused on you, Blue, keep her in that circle. Keep her in that circle. Oh, geez, that's super easy. She doesn't even have the stacks. It's just TCs. So we just got a CC here. I wonder if I could just burn him through. Okay, well that was quick. Just avoid the barrage. Just casually stroll around. They're not even shooting too much. What's the achievement over here? Avoid Horik's attacks while fighting him? I remember when the End of Dragons came out, my train got re-recorded dialogue from the new voice actress. Yes. That is cool. Okay, now she has that defiance. Now she doesn't have that defiance. That right there. Alright, just take out Horik. Alright, just keep moving around. I do love the voice acting in End of Dragons. I love the dialogue in End of Dragons. The cutscenes were very cinematic. I really enjoyed what they did there. Um, the way they distributed lore through the books was amazing. The side stories and subplots were very well done. All in all, I think I think they did a good job. I wouldn't say super great, but I think they did a good job. All right, let's lure her over through here. Come on. Whoa, almost tumbled off. There, let's just finish her off. Dang it. Just burn him. There you go. Where's she at? There she is. And she's done. There you go. Yay, personal space completed. Very nice. What was the other one I just got? Cornered Cotton Collar, 2013. That's cute. That is very cute. I like it. Debrief with Keel. Again, a little bit of like what happened afterwards. Working on getting the key. Super casually. On Story Journal. I was working on it with my girlfriend. I only got one more to do over there. So I was going to redo the Molten Alliance story eventually, not right now. And then get these two. And then that's done. Right now I'm on Sky Pirates. So I'm just kind of going through the story first. And then I'll go back for the key. Only because I'm doing the story also with my girlfriend. So it allows me a second opportunity. I think, Commander, I'll sleep a little easier tonight knowing that my train is in custody. Olive Lion's Archwell. To think the Aether Blades were hiding so close the entire time. She'll face justice. Don't beat yourself up. I won't. I'm heading to the Venus Research to wrap this up to express my thanks to Delacroix and her assistant. I'm sure Magnus will want to celebrate with an ale. You're welcome to join us. Dead End Bar, another way. Is there any treasure chests in here or things I can click on? I wonder. Oh, well, there you go. 7 out of 7. I got the Aether Visor. So, I got... That's so cute. Well, since it's him doing it, I'll go with the heavy. I assume it unlocks it for all skins? It does. That's cool. That is very cool. I'm just looking around to see if there's any treasure or books to look through. What is this? Interact? Wait, this is a cutscene? How is this a cutscene? Was I not supposed to fire that? Did I just wreck someone else's airship? Did this need to be a cutscene? I don't know what I just did. Use Aether Blade weaponry to bring down the pirate airship. That's hilarious. Okay, so I guess it did. You blew up the pirate ship. That's funny. Hey, 24,500 achievement points. I never saw that either. All right. Let's check the rest of the ship, I guess. Is there a way on there? Is there treasure? Is there stuff to read? And again, we're just doing this super casually. I'm not going to go... Oh, it looks like there's a chest up there. Ah. So I think all I'm missing at this point would be chest number 1. Yeah, I'm just missing the first chest. It's not bad. I'm going to do this one, I think, 2 more times. One with my girlfriend, with my element, with my guardian. And then 1 more time with my engineer. Hey, here's a note. There you go. So I just missed the first one, the lab notes. And then at the dead end bar, another note. This is kind of how I'm doing it, Shun, just casually as I'm playing along with my first playthrough, and then with Michelle kind of buckling down because that way I help her get it. And in case there's anything I forget, or we're just rushing through, or we don't have time, when I get through with my engineer, I'll get it. So Horik was against what they were doing already, huh? He doesn't like the inquest. He likes what they give you guys, but not who they are. Interesting. But yeah, speaking of fat cats, I threw half a fish to a stray the other day. Wouldn't mind having one on the ship. I know you like them. That's funny because my turn in End of Dragons, Horik smart for a mole. Um, all right. I know in End of Dragons, in her apartment, my twin has a ton of cats, which was kind of surprising. I didn't expect that. I'm in the water. Read the letter from Marjorie Delacroix. Nguyen, another day, another debt. The tragedy in Lion's Arch has been put to rest, and a new mystery calls. Or will soon, I'm sure. In the lull between cases, well, actually, Horik is a Norn. I think you're thinking of Ivan, the Drudge. We wouldn't have discovered my twin's involvement without your help, so thank you. Feel free to stop by the dead end anytime. Keel and Magnus are going to swing by too. I owe you all a drink. Okay. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I'm trying to remember that all of this didn't come out immediately. It took some time. All right, meet you over at Divinity's Reach. We were brainstorming about the idea of the six gods and like who they were, um, and it's fascinating to think that maybe Dwayna was a harpy of some sort, and that Melandra was possibly a warden or something. Not really sure. I don't think they were necessarily human. And so it brings up a good question of, well, what could they have been? Sewer crate. I remember there was a rumor that there was going to be underground content for the sewers. A strange sound echoes in the darkness below. Could all of those stories about drakes in the sewers be true? Alligators in the sewers. All this confetti everywhere. Everywhere. Can you imagine the cleanup every day? You loaded in, Wins? You good? You know, with my chart, it would feel weird. No worries. It would feel weird to be here just because of how much the Char have been fighting the humans. I know there's a ceasefire and all, but that's still somewhat new, isn't it? Recent? As of this time? As of season one? You're in now? Alright. Sounds good. Boop. So there should be one more thing to be able to read here. Magnus the Bloody Handed. Logan.
Look who fell off his velvet couch and landed all the way down here. Let me guess. You came to give me a bonus for that last job.
No, I came to thank you.
Ta-da! It's over here.
Well, you heard wrong. No school stands for Rome as single letter.
What are you saying?
I'm saying, dear boy, that I have help.
Oh, her associates, her crew, her posse. Top right out there. They're going to be able to think with all this effort and making Miss Iara's family will be relieved to have their daddy. Close window for now. Body returned to them and now rotting away in some crypt beneath the city. That poor girl's death should be mourned. Oh, this is for the sewer murder mystery. Interesting. And that's E, who we haven't gotten a reveal yet. Marjorie's tool belt, 20 slots. That's cute. I think I already have 20 slaughters here. I do have 20 slaughters here. So I'll put that in the bank in a bit. Not that it's bad.
Do I look as out of place here as Thackeray does? No. He's a broken toy that tumbled into the ruts. You?
You're a beautiful flower.
Oh, good.
What is this? Lion's Arch. Oh, again, another ad for the Fractals of the Mist. Very cute. I do love the ad, and I love that they keep encouraging people to keep trying out the fractals. The second Aether Blaze site. Oh, we've already done that. I think. I'll keep it just in case. Alright, what do we got here? I'm glad my train didn't do you in. She's spiky as well as slippery. But we got her. I expect nothing less, which reminds me, we make a good team. You mind if I call on you for other cases as they come up? I don't know, man. I'm a char. I got a reputation. But I guess, sure thing. So what are you up to next? Looking for clients. I'm hearing rumors that the bazaar may be opening soon. Nothing attracts trouble faster than the spontaneous migratory market. Interesting. I just remember the Festival of the Four Winds. I heard you caught our perpetrator. I can't believe my twin would do such a thing. She was so kind at the crime scene. Humanity can be disappointing. That's a weird way to say it. We all work together to solve this case. She won't say it, but I will. You really impressed Marjorie. I'm a char. That's what we do. She talked for almost a whole minute about it. A whole minute. Bootcast a lot of them. I mean, we gotta lower the bar for them. It doesn't sound like much, but it is. Marjorie's not the most open spigot when it comes to praise. You have to take what you can get. At least my Trin won't be harming anyone anymore. I'm always impressed by those who embrace conflict and overcome challenging odds. I'm afraid I don't have that kind of strength. Not like you or Jory. You're plenty strong yourself, Casper. Oh, and this is where Alan Keel decides to run for Congress. I mean, the council captain of Lion's Arch.
I don't have that kind of wealth, and I'm not a ship's captain.
Then you'd better get creative. I put your name in, and I commandeered the abandoned Aetherblade airship for it.
That's very cool how much faith he has in her. Phil kind of said that she didn't win the election. Did she win the election? I think she did win the election, actually. Evan Nashblade lost the election. You've done the yeoman's job of capturing that snake train. Thank you. Happy to help. Say hero to hero. What do you think of the inspector? Marjorie? She did. Keel, I like her. She's played... Oh. Ellen Keel? She's played a critical role in the case, sure. I agree. Keel has leadership potential. Great drive. She did good in the South Sun fiasco too, but that's another story. That's content. I like to hear that sometime. ArenaNet. Well, once again, good work helping take down my train. Couldn't have done it without you. I don't think that's the last we'll see of the Aetherblades, though. What will happen to my train? Oh, whoa. Questions for my completed. Against the Aetherblades. What? The heck was that? How? Ask Keel about my train's interrogation. You know who lost with Lion's Arch? The tour guide. Wait, what tour guide? I feel bad. I don't feel bad. So Evan Nashblade was very interesting, and also I think like each of them was representing a fractal that they were going to introduce. Ellen Keel was going to introduce the Jade Maw, I think, and Evan Nashblade was going to introduce something. Something I also found. I think I found his more interesting. I just don't recall what it was. Hello, Dell. Welcome. It's good to see you again. She's being held in Lion's Arch. Can't say where. Anyone could be listening, but she's in Lion custody now. Find solace in that. They'll interrogate her before the trial. Wiki tour guide. You know what? I'm gonna take a quick side tangent. Ah, a human giving a guided tour. The cycle takes. What? I didn't even know about this. I am taking this tour. The reason why the tour guide, I'm looking at the trivia now. The reason why the tour guide sounds so bitter is that she was an architect hired to do the redesign of LA. However, due to her designs not being approved, she lost her job and wound up becoming a tour guide for the very city that had rejected her designs. She could be found in the Lion's Arch Aerodome crying, oh, in front of a blueprints of a certain lobster-shaped building that she has come to associate with her failure as an architect. Oh my god, that is amazing. I I I'm gonna do this tour sometime. I had no idea. Thank you, Dell. Oh, you've seen her? That's amazing. I I I've been in this game on and off since like the start, and I didn't even know that. That's amazing. Amazing. Thank you. Is she safe? Should be. She's persona non grata amongst the Lion's Arch and Crowder right now. We'll bring her to justice, alive. Want to see her face when she's sentenced to life. All right. Well, I keep being able to talk to the bartender. Welcome back, my friend. I'll add you to the growing list of the dead ends returning patrons. One of the things I was curious about Evan Nashblade was if they were ever going to, because he's a member of the Ash Legion. I think that's public knowledge. Let me double check. I keep dropping that like it's a fact, but I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, Ash Legion. Yeah. I think he's a spy on behalf of Malice. Thanks for your help in this, Commander. I owe you. With that criminal in custody, Theo's family will get the justice they deserve. No, I'm not going to say happy to help Captain take care. I'm going to say, I'll see you on the battlefield. You better hope the ceasefire doesn't hold. You better hope the ceasefire holds for as long as possible. Blood Legion, sucker. Blood Legion. All right. I don't even know why my character. Oh, okay, well, at this time he was still active, I guess. I was like, he's retired. All right, so we're on episode 3 now. Yeah, Clockwork Chaos. Queen Jenna announces a new celebration in Divinity's Reach, but strange machinations are afoot. Boop. Read the letter. Aw, sorry to hear that, Wins. You're formally invited to the Jubilee opening ceremony. By royal proclamation, Her Majesty Queen Jenna of Creta is pleased to open her city to you in celebration of 10 years of her gracious rule. Okay. By the will and command of the Queen, hot air balloons stand at the ready across here to convey celebrants and well-wishers to Divinity's Reach. I barely remember that. Vaguely remember that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Wins, for subscribing. No more ads. Woo! Problem solved. I appreciate the subscription. F this thing. Much appreciated. Hugely appreciated, actually. All right. So, I guess attend the opening ceremony at the Crown Pavilion. Speak with Lord Farron outside the Crown Pavilion entrance. So, over to... Oh, we are in Divinity's Reach. I forgot that. I thought we were at Lion's Arch for some reason. You know what? I will take the streets. Welcome back, Wins. I hope everything's okay. I know Frontier is very unreliable. And I hope that I really reduced the number of ads as much as possible. I just Twitch was going to be a little bit upset if I just went to 0, but I did go as slow. Sorry, I was arguing with Twitch. No worries. Welcome back. That raptor skin is mandatory to have with the warrior char. Yeah, like I said, it's weird that I'm in Divinity's Reach. I almost want to take selfies and send them to the warband back home. If only they could see me now. Hey, little raptor, you want to take a poop on the streets? For the Blood Legion. I subbed Prom, but it was going to show me the effing ads anyway. Really? It shouldn't. Thank you for the sub, by the way. I really do appreciate it. It made a huge difference. Thank you. You shouldn't get any more ads. I tried to minimize how many ads we got. They were already running. Got it. I tried to reduce how many I had, but Twitch was gonna get very upset if I turned it to 0. you can load up all the ads you want from me. Good old Turbo. Yeah, awesome. Turbo is a very good idea if you watch different streamers. It's a good way to do it. No, all good. I just remember my Prime was free for the month now. So Prime is free every month as long as you have Prime. You just got to renew the subscription. That's it.
Yes, by all means.
Good to see you, Del. Wow. See, that type of deep cut NPC, that is what like I love. Totally like just that any trivia and minutia like that, dude, that's my jam. That is totally my jam. Thank you, Del. I just subbed last month to someone else. Oh, hey, no worries. You sub to whoever you like. I appreciate it, but definitely don't feel any reason to be like committed or obligated. Um, much appreciated. Lord Farron. Oh, nope. God, these aristocrats think we have nothing better to do than listen to them blather on. Here's your chance to make a break for it. Hey, I'm a big chap behind you, sucker. Hello there. In my head, it's, oh, hello there. Quite the gala affair here, isn't it? I tend to sub the ones I'm playing with as well. Aww. Well, I mean, I appreciate it, at least for this month. Thank you so much. And I always appreciate you guys coming out and chatting and like teaming up. This makes the game a lot more enjoyable for me. Are you here for the opening ceremony? The Queen Jubilee seems like quite the event. I'll go with that one. Yeah, I bounce around people playing Guild Wars 1 and 2. I really enjoyed Guild Wars 1. That's what got me into it. The instanced content and their focus on delivering a great story was really what had me hooked. Dude, I to this day I still love pre-searing Ascalon. So pretty. Your Prime sub is still on cooldown for 2 more days. No worries. Every month someone gets it. That's awesome. Turbo does work as well. Turbo works amazing. Um, I know I don't have Prime, but my girlfriend has Prime. So yeah. And once I'm a little bit better financially, I just give out subs all the time. Especially the people who keep showing up. It's my way of showing thanks. I do Turbo, but with all my medical bills, I completely understand. No worries, Wins. 10 years of our beloved Queen General to see this renovated pavilion. So this pavilion used to be like the big sinkhole, which originally in the was supposed to be their Cantha region. And then they pulled it at the last second. So instead of redesigning it, they just made it a big hole. But they never really addressed what happened in the story too much. And then now it's a permanent pavilion, I guess. The area was rebuilt. The Great Collapse lamentably demolished the district, but it's back and better than ever. The pavilion arena itself can even serve as a disaster shelter to protect our fine citizenry. Cute. Very cute. Very cute. Alright. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to start this instance. I'm going to go check the air conditioning because I'm getting a little hot. And I'll be right back. Yeah, I think there was stuff about the insensitivity around the Asian inspired. So, Americans don't really realize how much tension there can be over the different Asian countries and their proximity. And once we start blurring it all into you're all just Asian, it gets a little offensive. It's like it's yeah, it's like Mexican. It's like mixing Mexican and Colombian and even Brazilian cultures and ideas and calling it Hispanic. I mean, you're not technically wrong, but you're also really just bunching up people and cutting short a lot of their individual uniqueness. I think they still ended up doing that. Like here, I just don't think they were as sensitive as they are. Assassin's Creed has shown how poorly we adapt Asian culture. Right, right. We have a lot of games that don't do it very well. I'll be right back. I'm feeling a little warm, but I'll be right back. All right. We're all good. We're all good. I just needed to turn on the air conditioning. I usually try to keep it around 68 to 70 here. Um, oh man, I just remember the festivities, running around here, fighting numerous champions, doing mobs everywhere. Oof. I remember going up there and fighting bosses. Wow, it's been a very long time. It's like, as a player, I am odd and I have tons of nostalgia, but I'm also trying to keep in mind my char would be very confused. Oh, Dragon Bash is still going, still goes on. Okay, yeah, I'll check it out. I'd love to go back in there. This is weird for my char. He never expected to come here, never wanted to come here.
Welcome, one and all, to Divinity's Reach, and welcome to the new
Kind of uncomfortable with the closeness and the mixing of humans and char.
We also celebrate the resilience.
It's just when you're raised in a certain environment for such a long period.
Humanity has withstood test upon dreadful test, yet it endures.
This is very creative, though. I like the different sections.
And we always shall. We reclaimed the great collapse and made it.
I mean, I like the design. Like I said, I think it's innovative and different.
The Watch Knights. My gift to
But did
Divinity's
okay? I was gonna say, did we need to recreate the golem with just a different aesthetic?
shared destiny.
Because that's what it feels like. Is just calling it a different name.
If you have the strength and the will,
I did like all the illusions being stacked on them, so we could have like an excuse to bring back like other heroes and have different fight.
I think that's the point. To demonstrate how well humanity is doing despite
Ahem. Have some shame. You're a char.
all over the world to show how tough they still are. They even invited Britlock to be the Black Citadel's emissary, but he opted to send me.
I'm sending in an intern.
Don't worry, you brought me along. Two of us is way better than one Ridlock.
It's bad luck to slur your commanding officer, especially when I'm trying to.
She's the diplomat of the group. Knowing that like her whole concept at this point was a pick me girl, it's kind of sad that it didn't really pan out, and then they retired her with the Omicron, and I haven't really seen much out of that. There was a lot of potential here. I mean, not with them as a couple, but I like their dynamic, and I kind of misses that because he turns into a jerk later on. Look who's here! Now it's a party. Let's do this. Nope, you. Here we are again, huh? Got your back just like last time. You, emissary Vorp. Why is Vorp familiar? Was he used before? He's a member of the Arcane Council. Is he a member of the Arcane Council? Oh no, he just introduced in Living World Season 1. So he's not over there. Okay. I do like her with the Omicron, though. I like that idea. I wish they did more with it. It really stagnated. She belongs there more than with the typical char. Yeah, I don't recall. Did the Omicron have a role in the Char Civil War in the Ice Brute Saga? I mean, I wish they did. The Queen's new toy is a marvelous feat. That's what I mean. Is like there's no role for the Omicron in it. There was no role for rocks in it. They could have done a lot more. None at all. That's such a dropped opportunity. Surprised by human ingenuity? Perhaps I'm a bit surprised. Surprised and intrigued. Before I talk to you, that's disappointing. I really wish that they would have done more. And it wouldn't have been that hard. Just link up what characters do we have in the chart. Really? Rocks? You didn't do anything with her? Welcome, Commander of the Pact. I'd hoped you might attend. Will you be volunteering to battle our watch night? Sure. I can see them ignoring the Char Civil War, but some of the world-ending stuff. Well, the reason I wanted to see them involved in the Char Civil War is because I think they could have been a good voice to help integrate the Flame Legion in back into the Char. Um, I think that would have been something interesting for them. Wait, Captain Thackeray alone? I'm sure they'd forgive the Flames. No, that's what I mean. Is I think they would have been a good advocate to kind of help integrate the Flame in there. Um, and I think that would have been a cool story to see. Oh, you're not sure they'd forgive the Flames? Oh, I figure they probably would. Oh, okay, fine. Stand clear. Sorry. They had some bad Flame history? Okay. Okay, I'd have to kind of go back to that island and remember that. But I figured that they were. I hear if you want to summon rocks, you just have to say Omicron 3 times. Omicron, Omicron, Omicron. That'd be cool. I just I feel bad that like, I understand when you have so many supporting cast members, there's only so much room to have spotlights. I just wish that they would change it up a little bit. This should have been a cutscene. Like this is not a very good view. Like yeah, this is not a very good view. In modern times, I think that they should have made this into a cutscene. Yeah, her story died the second she met up with them. It was too bad. It just seems like they wrote her off. And there was a lot of potential, not only with her, but with the Olmacon. I think like they create these threads and these like ideas, then some of them they don't follow up on, and that's disappointing. Especially that was the part that you really enjoyed. That's cute. Human versus Char. Probably not the most politically correct in this situation. Oh, they're not really going down. Oh, how? From the top, I guess? Just descend like a helicopter? I remember this. I remember fighting these people. I think I remember the illusions on the watch night. Okay. I learned my lesson. I'm just gonna snipe you. There. I don't know why I'm working so hard. Work smarter, not harder. And then there's one more over there. Just in case, wins, reminding you there's no gliding, no mounts, limited novelties.
How does that work? Whoever's taking over would have to be close by. Very close.
I agree. And if you cast your eyes to the top of that tree,
If you surrender to the Black Citadel, I can offer you protection.
that gives us a target.
Only half of you will die.
Are you proficient with that?
I am ready and able to take your surrender, Queen Jenna. Defend rocks until she can make her shot. Okay. What do we... Oh, there? Somehow you were just blending in. Who pulled them into us? There we go. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Yeah, just disregard the airship overhead. Oh, right. You, over there. What are you doing? Why are you shooting me? There we go. And especially with the role that Brom takes later on, I would have loved to have seen like what she would have said, and I think in some ways she would have talked him out of it into being a jerk. I mean, that's probably why they got rid of her and didn't have her involved in that, because she's a good voice of reason for him. But then at that point, get someone else. I mean, you have a lot of NPCs. Like, who naturally flows into it? And did you really need a a Norn of Prophecy? Oh, our first look at little mysterious person. Someone with a black hood laughing at us. How mysterious. At the time, I don't think I even noticed her. I was so busy with this chaos over here. I like that this specifically calls it out, I think. I don't think it called it out last time. But that you stop, point it out. Yeah, I guess I wasn't paying attention to who she was shooting.
Remind me, how many shots did it take you to hit the mark?
That's it. Frostbite, friend said one more nasty thing about my aim. Sting to death.
Okay. And the ship is moving on. How did you go to that wall? Like, I see that there's electricity. Interesting. Oh, okay. La 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 la, and done. Oh, you. That's weird. I don't.
How did that thing know about Whitlock?
I don't like the whole. I'm chaotic. I'm so kooky. I'm kind of like the Joker. That's not a big fan of that.
Right now, I insist we shut down this pavilion for
What I would have liked is if they made her more of like, oh, what are they called? The silent ones? The ones that aren't Nightmare or like vanilla Sylvari? Um, I would like that to, because then that it would have had a role for them. Maybe they would have suspected that there was malevolence behind both, and maybe that's why they wanted to eliminate both. But then again, it doesn't make sense why she would want to attack Lion's Arch. I don't know. The premise of the Aether Blades for me, I would have just gone with the Asura story, because in the Asura story, they Nightmare Court, maybe have her be a member of the Nightmare Court and have the Nightmare Court kind of make their move. But then again, I also would have argued that at Heart of Thorns, all of the Nightmare Court should have either fallen to Mortarmoth without the protection of the Pale Tree. You don't understand why Scarlet was going after. I do. After the fact, they were like, "Oh, Mortarmoth was twisting her and manipulating her to have it woken up." Um, but it just felt a little ham. It felt like they were making it up, and then halfway through, they realized, "Oh, what are we doing here? We need to shift gears. People don't like Scarlet, so we're gonna kill her off. But what's our next lead-in?" And then they went, "Well, our next expansion is probably going to be another dragon. Let's go for the jungle dragon, and let's say that that's what was really doing it." So like the tail end was retroactively kind of putting that in, is what it felt like. And maybe that's the case. I don't know. We're talking about months here over time, and they didn't really know what they were doing in terms of the release schedule of the writing. There, some of it was like it felt like a manga in that there was a lot of filler, and a lot of things they were throwing at the wall to see what would stick.
Once upon a time, he said those very words to me.
Oh, well,
Um,
say them again.
but I mean, I think it would have been. Yeah, I mean, and I don't want to blame them. You're right. It was their first. Well, the living world was the first thing that they formally established. They didn't really know what they were doing, and they're trying to create something. Um, and maybe it's unfair for me to like have these expectations from them coming from the future. Um, but I would have liked a little bit more cohesion. Also, something like to link up with their previous stories and characters that they've already introduced. Your readers, your players feel it pays off when you do this. That they're rewarded for having paid attention and looked into it. And in some cases, they come up with better ideas and then just modify your ideas accordingly and thank them. It does has good moments. For what it was, for the most part, I enjoyed Heart of Thorns definitely. Living World season one, we didn't know what to make of it. Well, it was weird. We were trying to get used to it. We liked the free content, but it was weird. For the most part, they do seem to learn from what players do, and it seems like it in some cases. Yeah, I recommend opening the unidentified gear because sometimes you can get rares and exotics, and then when you salvage, you can get ectos from rare and above. Sure, I craft swords with Aether Blades. I just hope we finish them off. Clearly, they're still active and perhaps better organized than we suspected. Who could be backing them? Unknown. Though I've seen a mysterious figure today that has me concerned. Sneaking in a saboteur with advanced technical savvy is exactly what I'd do. You're talking about these, right? I thought they were always just going to be green. Nice. All right, let's see over here. Logan. This incursion was an accident. Sorry, that was meant to be in a whisper. No worries. It's totally cool. You're just typing in different places. That's fine. To another player. That's fine. All right, that works. It's good advice.
Wait.
Multiple screens open. I'm doing too many things.
All this time, I thought you were saying Cabram.
I thought he was saying Kabram too.
I say kabram.
Why would you say Kabam?
You know, shouting your name is a battle cry. Cabram.
That is cute.
That's stupid. No one shouts his own name like that. I mean, would you shout Kurox?
She's not a Norn.
But I'm going to from now on. Look out, world. Corrupts. Frostbite.
That's cute. I love their dynamic. Thanks for help today. Stick around if you're looking for some more action. I have a feeling this isn't over. All right. And I think that does it for this. Leave the area to plan your next move. It's already 11 o'clock. Wow, time has flown. That's been an hour and a half. Bam, done. 2 weeks later to let you know that time has passed. Read the official letter. Closing ceremonies. Oh, right, because it went through for 2 weeks. You know, there was a point where Guild Wars was effing insane going, new Living World entries every 2 weeks. It'll be here for 2 weeks and then it's gone. All the work we're doing, thrown away. You'll never see it again. That's why I was like, what are you doing? that feels unsustainable. So go back for the closing ceremonies. Here somewhere. There we go. You loaded in, Wins? You good? Wherever you are. While I'm here, and I'm asking. No, you're not loaded? Okay. I wanted to see if I could shoot that. But I guess I got to shift it to first person view to be able to do that. Let me verify what I got over here. There's a lot of stuff. I need more ectos. So I already unlocked that skin. I'm good. Boop. I already unlocked that skin. So boop. These globs of dark matter are also pretty good too. Oh, you're okay now? Awesome. Let me just take this while I'm here. All right. And then I'll munch on some food because I just have it. Cool. Let's do this. The Queen's Address. Closing ceremonies. Greet your friends before the ceremony begins. Do you mean my warband? Or do you mean my sidekicks over here? Very pretty though. I mean, like, for having redesigned this place, they've done a very good job. So, I mean, I assume this is what it's like nowadays, and I assume with like Dragon Bash, it's gonna be more stuff like this. I haven't been there in a while. It did feel like these guys were
Sadly, we have to stop.
divining. No, what was the name of the group? Destiny's Edge 2.0. At the time, we were all wondering if it was because they just couldn't afford the named the big voice actors from the first one, but they got a few of them. This is nice. You know, having played End of Dragons, they've gotten a lot better at their cutscenes. But this, I like this attempt, spinning the camera around, moving it, and the first look at Scarlet. See, I don't like that dialogue.
I've been laughing my leaves off while your queen brays about trials and endurance. It's time to show how fragile human society is. To meet these watchnights you're so proud of. Mine now.
Like, I think I would have. I think if I was to rewrite this with the benefit of hindsight, um, I would have had her eyes glowing green. I would have shown maybe like green veins pulsing and iridescent, kind of hinting a lot more that she's being manipulated by Mortarmoth. Maybe a change in her dialogue. Poor Lord Farron. Queen Jenna. Aren't you a mesmer? Couldn't you port? Or it's just an illusion. I would laugh if Jenna was always an illusion. Actually, I heard a theory that Jenna and Anise could be Lissa, the goddess. That would be cool. Sarm Scarlet Bombs. Got 5 minutes. I don't got mounts. Taking a long route. Very dramatic music. All right, one down. I'm gonna go for this bottom one, and if you want to go for the next one, either that one or that one, that way we can split up and cover more ground. I guess scream if you need help. Beyond that, I trust you. You're a strong, capable Asura. Oh, do I have to destroy them like that? That's weird. All right, moving on to the next one. All right, you're at that one. Cool. There you go. If you have to finish it off, feel free to finish it off. I'm gonna keep running. I don't want to leave the area, so it's over here. There's no gliding. How much time we got? 51 seconds. Oh my goodness. I should not putz around with these ads. Effing bushes. I have an axe. 30 seconds. Yay! Achievement accomplished. They give you decent time. Wait, did I miss one? Morning, Monty! How are you? It's evening over here. Ooh. Oh, you're raiding with... Hey, Shaz! Welcome, welcome. Shaz raid! Woo! Hi, Sark! It's weird seeing you guys, only because I remember from the raid, and I was playing my Asura, and in that one, I've actually been having to go back to Heart of Thorns to get all my stuff for it, so that way I can upgrade my gear. But you guys really did inspire me a lot to kind of redesign my 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 Asura. I've given you guys lots of credit throughout this entire week, by the way. I've been singing your praises of your guild, saying that you guys are awesome. You guys are really patient. Dave was practically a saint. All of you guys were. You guys were awesome. You guys made very difficult content a lot of fun. Very much so. I know Win said that Win's felt the same way. My girlfriend felt the same way. Really, thanks for your guys' kindness and bringing us in and just making us feel welcome and not like we were dragging you guys down too much. Uh, you guys are sincerely awesome, and like you guys are awesome members of the community that I cannot sing your praises enough. Like I've been streaming for the drops Wednesday, Thursday, and today. Almost every stream I've mentioned you guys and saying how awesome you guys are. Uh, you guys were awesome. Really, like we learned it. It was fun regardless of what we were going through. It was really really cool. You guys have been great. I also appreciate Rice. Rice has really been helping me with his new build, and I'm excited to try it out. I'm almost done getting the rest of the Machinist build unlocked, and then I'll be trying it out. I wish I could jump on with you guys on Sunday, except I'll be streaming with my girlfriend. Um, but I have no class this upcoming Wednesday, so I should be free on Wednesday to like jump back in, and like I'm excited about it. Oh, Clockwork Chaos, huh? Yep. Yay. So maybe Wednesday? Hey, that'd be cool. Going all the way back to Wing One. Yeah, definitely. I hope. Yeah, yeah, definitely. That I appreciate that. By then, I hope I'll have like I've already been shifting my gear over, and I think by then I'll have the mastery, so I'll have like a new build to try for that, as well as equipment. I appreciate that. I really, I think one of my fears of doing group content like that was always like holding the group back, not being up to snuff, and so I've had to kind of get past that and then learn the mechanics, learn the not only like the system of like what the raids are, but also the mechanics of the game. And you guys have really helped a lot with that. Um, just because like I came off of WoW and I came off of a lot of like really toxic groups, and that's kind of how we were. And it's like, hey, adapt or die, adapt or die. So it was very different. You cannot learn by one bird raid. No, I really appreciate it. You guys have been really awesome. Um, you got to wipe a few times or more to that. All right. Emissary wrote, constructing a portal back door. That's cute. And we progressed very good. Yeah, it was a long day. I know we were there for a few hours, but I am glad we did what we did. I'm glad we got what we got. They got to the second boss. I know, right? We beat the second boss. I didn't think we were going to. Yeah, I know so many DPS players that don't understand mechanics because everyone else just does mechanic stuff. Yeah, well, for me, I love mechanics. Uh, I love mechanics and lore. And I love talking about both in equal amounts. So if anything's going wrong, they don't know how to correct. Yeah, yeah. Um, it was nice to be able to click and see things as they were and what was going on and why, like if I was getting dropped, why I was getting dropped. Not just like confused, panic, and then just making the same mistakes over and over again. Hey, Wins, let me know whenever you're loaded in and I will do the next part. Please. Um, my problem was that those red tornadoes were just so curvy and sexy, and I just had to go hug them, and they're bad for me. They're toxic. I need to stop. I have a problem. That's what we like to learn with each other too. Yeah, definitely. Uh, I had not seen that the mechanics. I was a healer in FF14 Savage Raids. I can't as soon as stupid. They were seductive, so curvy, so curvy. They lured us in. I was tempted. I was drawn. Oh man, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing every time. All right, you good? Yeah. Every time you're being dropped by it, find the site of the first portal invasion. Ugh, okay, I guess Gandarian Fields. I had to disavow myself. Yeah, every time it was like, what happened? The tornado. What happened? Tornado. Like being killed because like you got hit too hard or there was a red explosion you didn't notice. I get it. But but diving into a tornado on the way to the boss, Dave, I am glad that your statistics didn't show how many people died from falling or hugging red tornadoes. That would have been embarrassing. Definitely. It was good learning mechanics. Definitely, definitely. I got through it. I enjoyed it. Whew, just it was a lot. It was a lot. Um, I am glad to see that like a lot of us, more and more of our group was making it to the end or to the boss fights or to the end of the boss fights. And that was really cool to see. Is that all of us as a group were kind of learning the mechanics and getting better with it every time. I mean, we all make mistakes. It's when you don't learn that it's a problem. Right, right. Yeah. And like for me, it's okay, what happened here? What went wrong? Only way to learn is to do. That's our motto. Well, you guys were amazing, and I really appreciate Guild Shaz, Shaz. Awesome people. If you see them around, give them a heads up. They're really great. Guildies like that. Guildies were like that was a tough one for a first. Yes, but we got through it. I'm surprised we got through it. All of us got through it. Well, we tried to do an after action report. I saw that. That was very interesting. I'd never seen that before, and I liked it. Whether this were occurring and how to rectify them. I I thought that was really cool, and also like the willingness of you guys to talk about. Hey, if you have any questions, we're happy to help. And yeah, I mean, I had to kind of reassess what I was doing, what I was working with, and then be flexible enough to kind of adapt. Ring 7 for a first raid, that's tough. Aw. Ring 1 will be so much more relaxed. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Just don't think about Sabbath, huh? I want that flamethrower backpack for my Asura. That would be so cool. I assume she's harder? Oh, okay, so we're just listening to stuff. I thought we were fighting these. There's a fair number of mechanics to learn. Okay. Well, I'm in no rush, really. Honestly, there's no preference to it. I just kind of want to. It's content I haven't done very much, and I love that I'm finally getting to try it out. At least you'll know the flamethrower spin thing. Burn, burn. And I may not even be using the flamethrower much anymore in raids if I'm shifting over to dual pistols condition. Like that second boss with the dust mechanic spin. Yes, I remember now. They also had that in the Domino Lab. Domino Lab? No, Aetherblade Lab. Looking for a witness. A Scarlet's first invasion. Okay. So I'm just talking to people. Okay. I thought I'd be finding like invaders. Being one, Sabbatha has that mechanic. I see. Well, it wasn't too difficult. Like it didn't go super fast. So you'll be learning how to avoid that big flame wall. But only one line. Not only one line, but two to avoid. See, that makes it harder. Uh, so this is just about the various invasions. Why don't we? Because they only had so much space. Oh, only one line, not two to avoid. Got it. That certainly makes it easier. I'm sitting here going looking at this, and I'm realizing, why is this familiar? This is where we fight in the Ice Brew Saga with all those effing destroyers. Oh, we got all the space this time. Not holes in the ground to jump about, right? So it's easier. Well, that's good. I think I could use a win there. That'd be nice. Vorp. I really look forward to it. I think it's really interesting, and I know in some of them, they have more story content that I'm very excited to get into. It's like some lore that I haven't seen yet. We definitely would not have you run cannons on your first run. I don't know what that means, but I'm glad that I'm not running cannons on the first run because it sounds like it's hard. Oh no! We still struggle on the cannons to this day. I ain't perfected it. Ha ha ha. Sab can get complicated. Oh, it sounds like it. It sounds like it. Just compounding effects all at once. It reminds me of the Aetherblade Lab we just did. With that Asura and then the mechs that are there, and then the spinning like stunning things, and then there's three bars that come over, and the third one is at a different speed, and there's an achievement for avoiding all of it. You'll know it on Wednesday, or just get the gist. I will look up Wing One on Muckluck's Get to the Point videos. That is my homework to do. This is my normal strike tune. Oh, Minstrel Geared Hillybrand. Ooh. I'm looking forward to strike missions as well. Now, if you can handle Wing 7 Sabir and Adina, Sabitha is a walk in the park. Well, that's cool. I appreciate the confidence. That I'm willing to put in the work and then check it out. I will also go over the mechanics of voice because I know all the mechanics. That's certainly helpful. I know yeah, I'll look up the video for Wing One, and then do a bit of homework so that way it feels like it's a refresher and not brand new. Remind me what Minstrel Geared uh, does for you, Wins. I assume it's healing power, concentration, damage beacon. We can take it in our stride, no matter how many times we wipe, of course. So don't worry again. Okay. Oh, Minstrel, toughness, healing power. Interesting. I know with my Elementalist that I was trying to make really support. I was trying to focus on healing build with her. Alright, gather. Uh, for this one, I just decided to go as simple as possible. a lot of berserkers. So just berserkers, Rune of Holbrook. Though I'm probably looking at it, should maybe change it. Oh, Requiem Plate of the Monk. Interesting. I have the monk with my Ellie healer. Yeah, Minstrel will often be the tank. Interesting. Yeah, legendary rifle, legendary axe, ascended axe, and then all of these are legendaries, except for the rings, which I'm working on. Well, now we're just going north. We got 2 more spots wins. I swear, we'll get through this. This isn't the most exciting thing. I used to do strikes a lot. Oh, having this was an instant invite. Oh, I haven't done many strikes. I've done a few, but not that much. I would also like to get into those. Gonna lock for now. All right, Dave. Always a pleasure to see you. Thank you so much. Get my Hollowsmith through some Path of Fire. Have a good one, and we'll see you soon. I look forward to it. Thank you so much. Don't bring minstrels to Wing 1. First boss unless you're ready to learn tanking. Oh, because they're drawn to the person who has the highest toughness? I remember that was a thing. Ah. Yeah, because I think my girlfriend thought that that was the case when she thought that she was being targeted. I did Icebrew Saga a lot. I would like to, again, remind me, strike missions. 5-man content or 10-man content? We do toughness check on Veil Guardian and on Gorseval. So watch out for that. Okay. Highest toughness is tank. Strikes are 10-man. Okay. I was kind of hoping that they were 5-man because that's easier. It's easier to find 5 people than it is to find 10 people. I am pretty sure I'm not going to have the highest toughness. Where is my toughness? There. 1070? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I do fractals a lot. I used to do, I was working my way up. I got up to tier 3. I didn't get around to tier 4 yet. Oh, and the next one's right over here. I like fractals. I enjoyed this. Again, for me, it's, you'd probably bring your Mesmeric in wins. Yeah, that works. For me, I love a great story. And then the arc story in the fractals was amazing. Okay, I guess we're fighting these guys. But alas, on that note, I hope to catch you on Wednesday, my dear. You and everyone you brought did awesome, and hope to have you use again. Have a good weekend. Thank you, and I think the 2 ladies who I brought with me will be also returning with me on Wednesday. My girlfriend gets off of work around 5:30, so she'll immediately. I'll just turn on her laptop. She'll just go straight from walking in to the laptop, and Wednesday should be on here already. You'll just firebomb them with Dragon. That's cute. Thank you for the invite. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for like giving discussions, advice. You guys have been amazing. I have enjoyed talking mechanics, talking lore with you guys. Everything has been really awesome. You guys have been really a breath of fresh air. And I cannot sing your guys' praises enough. You guys are really awesome. Really, really awesome. I appreciate you guys. And if you guys haven't gotten the recognition, you guys really should. You guys deserve all the recognition and thanks. Hope you have a good one, Chaz. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the surprise and everything. All right, back to Divinity's Reach. Cool, cool. It's so weird just to keep hopping back and forth with the Divinity's Reach of my char. I feel like I'm trespassing. It's like in Warcraft, a member of the Horde appearing in like Alliance territory. I don't have Soto Masteries yet. That's why I'm trying to get through this. So as soon as I finish Living World Season 1, I'm going to go straight into Soto with this character. And then going straight to Jam Theorwell so I can unlock the spears for all my characters. So I am skimming over a lot of the script, and I am trying to take somewhat of my time on it. Uh, but I'm gonna like soak in it with my other character solo, especially because you're here. Like, I don't like just having you stand by while I'm doing like talky things. I don't think it's the most entertaining. Sky scale fireballs, love them. I know I saw. Shun was doing that too. So jealous. So jealous. We'll get there. We'll get there. Excellent. With the last bit of calibration, the backdoor portal is ready. I'll leave the incursion to you and your colleagues, of course. How safe is this? Without a stable portal at the exit point, telling you the odds of injury might lower your morale. So it's high. Suffice to say, the arrangement is non-standard. I'll take the risk. Clockwork invasion completed! Alright, so I think this is the next part. And we still got time. We still got time. How you feeling, Wins? You still good? You still good? You loaded? My favorite thing about Soto is the final flying mastery. Is that the one with the shooting of the fireballs from the sky scale? All right, I'll jump in. Is that the firewall breathing thing? Ah, I remember this art. I've been trying to avoid spoilers so much for Soto and Jantheir Wilds until I get there, but it's really hard. You're right, Wins. They did remove that blank golden star with this updated patch today, so I don't see it anymore, which is cool. Um, I think they realized that that was a thing too.
Okay, now that we're in, our first order of business is to find and free the hostages.
Well, hey Del, what was your favorite thing in End of Dragons? 'Cause I finished that and I'm still kind of processing it.
Ready, Frostbite?
You know I'm ready. I can't speak for Frostbite. Then again, neither can he. Because he can't talk.
He talks. You just have to know how to listen. Right?
My girlfriend Michelle says the same thing about
Frostbite.
her old cat. Of we communicate.
You mess with our human pals.
Updrafts is last one. So good. Oh, using updrafts with the sky scale. Nice. Nah, it makes it so your fly mount will get a crazy strong endurance regen from hitting an updraft. Nice. I do love that they upgraded the mounts. That was a very interesting decision. Instead of introducing new specializations. So don't die when there's an achievement. Oh, so not through here. Oh, through here. Oh, and Griffin. Nice. Yeah, I do like their upgrades to. I also realize how spoiled I've been with gliding and not having it here. All right, so I don't know about you, Wins, but I'm gonna try to target these guys at ranged. I figure that's easier and less likely for me to die. Since there's a specific achievement not to die. So not only does it lift you up, it makes it so you can dash over and over, or in the Griffin you can flap your wings super fast. Really? That's interesting. Is there an in-game lore reason for it? Or is it just, hey, here's new mechanics. Here's a new mastery. Because I like when they tie them together. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna be easy or hard, but is it taking damage from the lava? Oh, there's a lot of other things. There we go. Proceed to find the hostages. Approach rocks to begin the chase. Well, I assume this is the case already. So I assume we're going over here and over there. If so, then over here. over here. Pick this guy off. Interesting that they put veterans on here. I get it. They're not as bad as the veterans are on Lake Doric. That one is very annoying. Or on Bloodstone Fen. Those were very difficult too. At least at first. Okay. And then I assume it's up here. You're doing great work, Wins. Thank you.
Not just
Oh no. Okay. I don't think I'll be able to snipe these because I'm gonna get up and trigger them. So I'm gonna. Let's go. Let's do this. Extinguish the fires and save Lookfair. The fires? Fires over there? Destroy. Yeah, Skyskill like a chopper because you have a hover, but the Griffin's like a jet fighter. Yes. And I like the differences. I think they handled mounts very well and very creatively. Extinguish what fires? Fire extinguisher. There we go. Yeah, definitely. I love what they did. I think it was a great idea. Are we missing some that we didn't get? Is it the middle one? Oh, yeah, it is the middle one. There's lots of little fires. Oh, there you go. Good job, Wins. I love that, like, in my head, it's, I need a mercenary to help out with this thing. Well, let's bring in a demolitionist. Oh, she's relighting it, huh? And I keep forgetting to cut them off. Extinguish the fires again. Destroy these or they respawn. Ah.
I sincerely hope you're an off-duty firefighter, because I sincerely don't want to be cooked.
The only mount I've not gotten yet is the turtle. I just finished getting the turtle, like maybe 2 weeks ago. I was very thrilled. That took a bit. I would show you, but turtles didn't exist back then in this story.
Take the hostages.
Oh, race to the rescue. Save Lord Fair within the first 3 minutes. Nice! I didn't even know that was a thing. Tidy whities, huh?
Am I glad to see you? Help a nobleman out of a bad situation, will you? Sorry, with the fright wig is all kinds of crazy.
Yeah, right now I'm working on legendaries. I'm working on Complex and Transcendence. Have you discovered a synergy with the turtle and the jade waypoint? No, what synergy? Are you talking about like the mastery, or are you talking about like that there is a correlation between them? If so, I don't know. No, I haven't.
and any of Scarlet's machine goons who come looking for poor defenseless you, find us instead.
I need one more mastery point for this, and then 5 more for that, and then 6 more for that. I really need to work on that. I think I'll do that with this character in between game sessions. Find a way to open the gate. Oh, there's a lot of levers. A lot of levers. Okay, I'll start with this one. I gotta pull 3 levers. Got it. Oh, hey, I remember this. Let's hope that this isn't that bad. When you have a turtle, you can ferry a person to a wave. Oh, right. I just learned that. Wins had mentioned that for Kraskarak. the other day when we were playing together. That was interesting. Great if you're with a friend who's kind of starting up the game. That sounds amazing. Yeah, Wins had mentioned that before. I didn't know that. Finish them. I wish you got your finisher that you got to pick. So like if you got one of the cool ones, it would pop up right now. Alright, here's the second lever. Then there's a third one over here. Hi guys. The thing I like about this being an instance is that I think these guys don't respawn. I remember that in Guild Wars 1, is bad guys don't respawn on your map. So when you're playing on hard mode, they were permanently gone. This includes the Jade Waypoint. Oh! So if you can get somewhere and mark with that, congrats. You have a map-wide time limit, free single-person teleport. That's amazing. I didn't even think about that. I still have to experiment with those personal waypoints that you can create. I have to, much like zombies, we have to finish them off. Speaking of Guild Wars 1, do you remember, Del, when Arena experimented, oh, not here, experimented with changing how we got skills and elite skills in this game to make it closer to Guild Wars 1 style, where we had to hunt specific bad guys and take their skills, or do certain tasks to unlock certain traits? It was a brief window. It wasn't very long because they changed their minds very quickly. I think a lot of players did not like it. And then some players were just ignoring some of those traits because they're like, well, why am I going to unlock all of it? I don't need it. I just want this particular build. I think there's a boss here in Dragon Bash, right? Because this feels familiar. I want to say it's a centaur? In Guild Wars 2? No, I didn't actually start playing until Head of the Snake release. Oh, so in the beginning, they experimented with different ideas. Figure out how to remove Scarlet's shield. Oh, how about... Well, there we go. We removed it. Have her walk through the blue fields, kind of like Mitrin. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, there was a brief moment when they were trying out new things and it just it was not very popular. People did not like it. I found it as an interesting idea, and I didn't mind it, but I can see why people didn't like it. Pursue Scarlet. Find a way to open the gate. Oh, more levers? It is interesting to be back here after not having been here for a while and not really doing Dragon's Bash. You know, speaking of which, I enjoyed the Head of the Snake. I enjoyed that it was kind of like a sequel to Codicus's Manor almost. I wish they did that with the other dungeons as well, like offered up like follow-ups or sequels up there. Okay. As the game continues on. What is this? I just don't die. Okay. I think that'd be kind of cool. Like, I would love to see an update to the Thermonova reactor. Okay, so there's another one over there. Straight ahead. I guess we're gonna have to fight these guys. There's also what looks like a treasure chest. See these twisted benders. I I think this would have been a good. I mean, I also need to keep in mind what they introduced in season two, because I was gonna say this is a great place to start introducing tentacles, like what Mortimer started using, but I think saving that for season two was a good idea. But I certainly would have hinted more at Mordramoth, spelled it out a bit more. So there's a treasure chest up there. I'll figure it out another time. Okay, it also gives off a reflective shield. There we go. And you. There. So the other lever is here? Oh, probably up there. Is there a way to jump up there easily? It doesn't look like it. Oh, there's a bridge. Yes? No? I can't see. That's a charbot. Oh, you're brilliant. Ain't it just three raccoons in a trench coat pretending to be story writers? Well, I mean, and again, it's easy to criticize because we have the benefit of hindsight. We know, we know what went where and how to tie it together. Okay, so now we need to go how? Oh, down here. We just opened the gate. I'm glad I didn't die. I would have lost this achievement. So I guess we're going through here. Um, but I mean, even trying to put myself in their situation, it, I think I would have struggled a little bit. It's the idea of, well, I'll wait for you. I don't think they really had any Morty ideas until at least Living World 2. I I agree. I think they had no at the end of season one because with the foreshadowing of the dragon waking up, I think they had to choose what dragon they were going after. Oh, she reflects projectiles. Probably not then. I mean, let's assume that we weren't going to go with Mordemoth. What other dragon would you have gone with? I mean, I also feel like Living World should advertise and prepare for the expansion. And I think the dragons should have all been reserved for expansions. I also feel like the deep sea dragon should have been different from Mother. I think Mother should have been a separate. Like I think Mother should have been End of Dragon. But I mean, let's assume that our choices were limited between. So Zaitan is in the core game, and like Wooden Potatoes had mentioned it earlier, of we shouldn't have beaten Zaitan in the core game. The game should have probably ended with our victory at Claw Island. And then the Living World Season 1 should have been us uh, beating Zaitan. I kind of disagree with that because it goes against the idea that I had about expansions should focus on dragons. With Living World being a year-long advertisement for it. One of their favorite examples of their oversights is Jorah Marches. Why did we not keep Code as Flame? Right? It was a great system. Don't recreate the wheel. You had the Code influence there. You had Freezing Cold. Still from the influence of Jormag. Nope. New Mastery. Yeah. I really think that they could have done a lot better. Um, but I mean, that said, End of Dragons came off very well. All criticisms aside, I enjoyed it. I was very impressed with the music. The dialogue was amazing, and the cinema, the cutscenes were very cinematic. And somehow a raven keeps you warm? Cool, cool, cool. Okay, bro. Right? There was a lot of weird stuff there. I would have liked to have gone a little bit more into the spirits. Especially because like that's what that was supposed to be like focusing on the Norn. I like that Javi was there. Javi, Jorah's daughter. Jorah was a character in Guild Wars 1. And then kind of touching back on Svanir and Drakkar, who was also in Guild Wars 1. Well, he was there in the background. He wasn't an actual character you ever interacted with. There you go. Tell you what, I'm gonna try to face tank. If you can help keep me alive, well, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Are we getting out of the ring? Sounds like we're getting out of the ring. It's just that they disregard the systems they've already established to make you jump through hoops and give you stuff to justify the new content. Yes, that's what it feels like. Which is unfortunate, and it really feels unnecessary. Also, it's a waste of designer time. Ow. You know what? Let me just punch face. Every time I commit to punch face, she leaves. I wonder if that's her weakness. You know, I'm committing a lot earlier this time to punch face. Ma'am. Okay, she's over there. It feels frustrating when they do recreate the wheel. They have good ideas, it's just and the writing is good sometimes even great. I had the same I mean and again, I did enjoy End of Dragons. I thought it was pretty cool. I just wish that a lot of the stuff that I ended up really enjoying weren't side quests. I wish they were part of the main quest. I loved seeing the follow-ups to the uh, Luxons and the Kurziks. Come on, Scarlet. I'm really taking for granted that with my engineer, I pretty much have permanent stability. Headbutt. I forgot that I had that. But I think the trick for me has always been if I'm going to be critical about something and I was going to make a suggestion, try to make it as much as within their confines of their decisions as possible that I know of. Because obviously there's always going to be stuff that I don't know. Am I not? Are we not? Okay, is that it? Okay, we're going to have to just dodge roll. Thank you. It's the first of many times that Bram starts doing that. They should have made her Nightmare Court. Like, what if Fallon just decided to make a move finally? That would have been cool. Especially if you were planning on getting rid of her in Heart of Thorns. Like, have her take a bigger stage. That would have also brought Kate to take a bigger stage.
Figures a schemer like Scarlet would have an escape plan. Still,
What did they call those guys? The silent ones?
What? That lunatic is still on the loose. That's not good. Not for Divinity's Reach, or the Queen, or anyone, really. Speaking of royalty,
Soundless. Right.
right before I got
And they were so interesting. I wish we went further into them. I know they touched on them in Heart of Thorns a little bit, but it was again off the main story. Like you had to go searching and reading stuff and talking to some people, and there was like no small subplot about it. It was just bits here and there.
that just means we stay prepared for anything.
prepare for wild-eyed
And I think their decision in the ArenaNet's decision in the end with Soundless was just they all just fell. Yay! Yay! What do we got here? Out of 13, 5? As Silvari, our peers, we hope for so much, right? Especially knowing that there was cut content that had the Silvari in there, that had the Nightmare Court in there, that they actually had introduced or planning on introducing the new leader of the Nightmare Court. And then, like, and that they did think of Malik at the time, but they also cut that content. And even then, like, I wish they did something with the Silvari and the Wardens. I just played through all of End of Dragons and no connection between their Forever Tree and, like, a Pale Tree or the Wardens or anything, or any discussion thereof. I mean, yes, in the Forever Tree, a Silvari dies and is brought back. Interesting. But we go nowhere with it. It's easy to be critical about missed plot points. And actually, I was very interested in looking up uh, lore that hasn't been resolved yet. Like for example, here for Kryta, the amulet the mirror that shows the rightful heir of Kryta. Nothing else followed up. The mystery of Jenna and Anise. All right, let me know when you're loaded, wins, and that you're ready, and I will go into the next part. That's where my disappointment with Soto was. You'll see why. Aww, so they do try, but they just don't do it well. I am fascinated with the six human gods. I'll be honest, as well as the hints that there were gods before them that they usurped. For example, Abaddon and possibly Arachnia. Uh, and then there are realms, the fissure of woe, and everything else. Oh, stuff was hinted at, and it looked like an opportunity just to go through with it, ArenaNet. Please, 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 please. I want to be excited about your game. I really do. Right now, I'm fine. I'm happy. I'm content. Um, I would say so far 80 to 81, but I want to be up in the 90s.
And I've been kept out of every important decision involving
I remember this part of the story when it first happened.
nothing you do ever is.
I assure you, Captain, everything you've done has been for the good of Kryta and the family. Scarlet is a threat
I did like the reveal of the Shining Blade with there. That was a nice throwback to Guild Wars 1, especially with the white mantle coming out of the shadows. That was really cool. I also like that you get a hint of that if you play the human story, that the white mantle's still around and that the Shining Blade is still also around. That was very cool. Hi, Logan. He ends up being the new Marshal of the Pact, right? I'm pretty sure that's the case, which is nice change for him. Like blah blah blah. It is nice to see him break out of this like obsessed simp role for Jenna. And then Marjorie Delacroix. Commander, it's good to see a friendly face. I don't come into this part of the city if I don't have to. Not unless there's a good reason. Well, there's a good reason. Good to see you again, Marjorie. What am I looking at? Evidence. After everything that went down in Landsarch, I did a little digging of my own. This Scarlet person. That's Sylvari. She's behind this whole mess. Why am I not surprised? Logan and I have been compiling what evidence we can. Vorp even pulled a few strings, got us a copy of her academic record from the Arcane Council in Radasum. I also am not a big fan that she attended the colleges in Radasum. I thought those were Asura only. Oh yeah, anything good? For starters, she didn't always go by Scarlet. Our toxic little flower used to go by Kiara. Don't know when that changed, or at least not yet. Ward mentioned that she was somewhat fabled at the colleges. That's one way to put it. From what I can gather, they despised her. But like any researcher, they were curious. Take a look at the records. Let me know if you have any questions. It was supposed to be a big deal that she was smart enough. I mean, I guess it's just you're stacking up a lot with her at that point. Like, could we have introduced an NPC from like the Asura story, and that way we kind of reuse what we've already had? Of course, they still also treated Sylvari as an experiment. Yeah, I love that part of the story. That was amazing. I wish they went more into it of that early engagement between the Sylvari and the Asura. Right, right. I remember that, and I loved that part. I really wish that they went more into it, a little bit more. I meant to ask after the Ashford investigation. Are you looking close? Close? A little. She's joined Seraph now, still in the mystery guard. He's a good guy, really care about city. Sure. So I got mail. Assault on the Aetherblade Stronghold. Oh, that's cute. This kind of leads you over there. I like how they're guiding you to the content. So like fractals, then now a dungeon. Very nice. Oh, okay. So Scarlett gave me a gift. I mean, she sent me mail, I guess. I don't need to hide behind silly code names like B anymore, do I? This is quite exciting. I mean, I do like that they spell it out for you in case you didn't get it. I think last time this ported you. Okay, well, I can't activate it here. Hold on. Mysterious letter addressed to a niece. What is this? Hey! Okay, I could have looked at the other ones. Whoops. That's fine. My queen. I received this letter 2 nights ago. I'm issuing an additional shining blade. So this was, again, more hints of that. Detail to your personal quarters and so I can identify the sender. Lady Siroa has also requested additional security for engineers, which I've accepted. I've never heard of this Captain Briar, so Scarlet Briar, but if they know the Watch Knights, we might have a breach on our hands. I would urge you to leave Logan out of this for now. I'll gather what I can. Dearest, oh, what was your name again? Alice? Let me grab my notes. Let's start over. Dearest Anise. Oh, Scarlet wrote her a letter. She loves writing letters, apparently. It is with the utmost urgency that I'm writing you today. The weather is dreadful and the birds refuse to sing. I also caught wind that Her Majesty is working with the Royal Engineers on something particularly exciting. The Watch Knights, oh, don't throw yourself into a tizzy about how I know their existence, are a marvel to behold. I wanted to ask politely before taking more extreme actions, but I want to play my cards in that game. Our status might not be aligned, but our purpose is. I'm just ready to get my hands dirty. Respond with haste. I'm not especially keen on waiting. With love, Captain Briar. Interesting. Anything else? Detective scribbled notes. Hey, okay, how many of these are there? There's 3 of them. Caught up with Keel at the bar after they took Mitrin back to Fort Mariner. That woman can hold down her ale. This is Marjorie saying this. Our nefarious little pirate named a possible ringleader before her arrest. Scarlet. So Mitrin sold her out. Might be the hand behind the cleaver. Did a little digging in Divinity's Reach, but didn't come up with much. Only 2 Scarlets in the city register, and they're 3 and 87 years old. Doubt we've got our suspect. Heels even had less luck getting any meaty intel from Trin. I've asked a couple of contracts to keep an ear open outside of Karida. Between the incidents in Lion's Arch and an unprovoked attack to the north, this case smells like a steaming pile of Dolyak dung. And then the records from the Arcane Council. Right here. No, not talk. Alright, let me get away from her. There you go. Records from the Arcane Council. Name Kiara. Student status, former sponsor, cultural exchange program. Okay, I guess. Were there others? Is there like a Norn there? A Char? Iron Legion would drool over this opportunity. Academic records. College of Dynamics status incomplete. Notes evidence of cheating found during final exam. Very nice. See, this will help. This would have helped diffuse people's impressions of her being a Mary Sue. See file on Pexa. Kiera refused proper academic trial. Transferred to the College of Statics in 1315 AE under academic probation. College of Statics. Honorary degree awarded 1316. AE notes. Did not attend required course days or complete lab residency, but did pass all final exams with high scores. College of Synergetic status. Complete. Degree awarded 1317. Notes. Do you transfer from college to college? I thought you just picked one college, like a major. And then, that's what you stick with. Kiara completed her basic degree in Synergetics after defending her thesis before the Arcane Council. Winner of the OMAD Award, earning her a 5-year tenure as Headmaster OMAD's lead lab assistant. OMAD is the guy who discovered the machine that shows you the universe, I guess. The Great Alchemy, I think is what they called it. What is this? Is that an egg? Like a Fabergé egg? Interesting if that would have been like a dragon egg. The Eternal Alchemy, there you go. It's been a while. I haven't dredged up these thoughts in a while. I am enjoying dredging up these thoughts. What is it, Commander? I need to return to the Queen's Chambers. Everything okay between you and Logan? I am perfectly cordial. That did not answer my question. Logan is simply blinded by his admiration for our Queen. It clouds his judgment, and I don't have time to appease his paranoia. You do have some stuff to work out. Alright. So, exit Divinity's Reach. Exit to Divinity's Reach. What's the next episode? The Tower of Nightmares. We're almost there. We're almost to Soto, guys. Almost. I could see it. I could smell it. The Nightmare Unveiled. Ooh. I think you're. I know, right? I thought of you. I thought of your Sylvari the moment I saw that name. An urgent summons to Keswick Hills. From Marjorie Delacroix. Mesmers and other concerned parties have been investigating an anomaly in Keswick Hills, where something huge and unpleasant is being cloaked from view. We know it's there because invisible walls are blocking access to the center of Viathan Lake. Casimir is going to attempt a spell that will hopefully lift the veil, and your experience in battle could prove invaluable to us. Sergeant Walters of the Seraph is heading south from Fort Salma to stand with us against whatever horrors are revealed by Casimir's spell. Please join her and feel free to bring friends. So, Fort Salma is named after the Queen of Kryta that we placed on the throne in the Living World expansion of Guild Wars 1. They called it Guild Wars Beyond at the time, and they were releasing different stories. And there was an idea of kind of them releasing content all the way up to cover maybe the 250-year gap. And that was a bold idea. They didn't get very far. I think they got like 3 or 4 stories in, and then they just dropped the whole thing, which is unfortunate. But Selma was named after that queen that we put on the throne over there. See, to my chart, this doesn't mean anything. It's just another Sylvari. All right. I don't think he could tell the difference between Nightmare Court, Soundless, or the Dreamers. I think to him is like, let me start heading in that direction. Head to the Keswick shore. So I am over here in case you would like to take that waypoint, or if you have another one in mind. Yep, I remember seeing this. I remember it was there for a while. There was a lot of other stuff in this map. Oof. Oof. There's also a fractal about the nightmare, isn't there? I'm pretty sure like we ran it a lot of times actually. Wow. One of the things that they were experimenting with was doing a lot of updates to the world map during these 2 weeks. Because their idea was to create something and then throw it away, they were a lot more bold in bringing it back to the original map and doing changes like this to that map for a brief period of time. Because, I mean, at worst, what, 2 weeks? Um, and that's what made it interesting. I think the problem that they found is that some of the maps that they chose were like either early maps or newbie maps, and those poor newbies were not prepared for that. It was a lot of screaming, and I mean, a lot of people like myself of higher levels that were just running through and raffle stomping all the events, and so I don't know how fun or welcoming that was, or that would be. So I'm glad that they ended up shifting their plans and then trying different things. And that's one of the things I like about them is they're willing to try uh, different ideas if the original one doesn't work. Let me know whenever you're loaded in, Wins, and I will head straight over there. The Battle of Fort Salma. The Seraph have driven back most of the Centaur forces. Also, because it's been so awesome, because it's been such a while, I completely forgot that the humans were also at war with the Centaurs. It's lightly touched up on in Lake Doric, but beautiful art. Going for a different style. Also, if we're breathing in these toxic spores, like, this is not good. Like, we should be choking. We should be wearing, like in Gala Delves with the masks. That would have been an interesting idea to come up with this. The Seraph, huh? Miss Delacroix and Lady Mead are set up and ready to go. They're waiting for us. Hold your breath. Say the word and I'll take you there. What are we up against? We don't know much yet. Miss Delacroix asked us to wait here for you. She and Lady Mead went to the old Red Wharf. We're guessing that Crate are involved since this is a known Crate Deeps area. I would have also taken the opportunity to kind of sprinkle in something about what drove the Crate here. Why didn't we know about that tower? The Crate and their allies used a massive illusion to hide it from view. That's all I can tell you. That kind of magic is beyond my ability to understand. I'm just a simple soldier. Lady Mead could tell you more. Also, remember when Casimir had this almost, well, yeah, supernatural ability to tell the truth? To tell when people are telling the truth? That was interesting, and I thought something would come of it, and it kind of didn't. Or more would come of it. This is the toxic alliance, right? Between the Crate and the Nightmare Court. I wonder if your Silvari was here and back in time, would she have sided with the Nightmare Court on this alliance? Did this split the Nightmare Court in any way? Was it divide it? Or did everybody just agree and went, we're going to go with it? They don't really get into it. I do like doing Twilight Arbor because that does give this a lot more of the story of she wasn't born yet. That's true. That's true. I need to finish her off. There you go. So are you gonna just try not to do Living World Season 1 with your Sylvari? Or will you just realize, okay, this isn't canon, guys. This is just me doing a story. I always did find it. I was always interested in the experience of people who came in after the game was already made or after some of the releases. Like, how was your experience? Did everything flow? Was it confusing? Um, yeah, Dell, you came in later. Going from core to season two, or going from core to whatever you went to, was that jarring? Or were you able to keep up? Did you have to look elsewhere to kind of fill in the gap of that knowledge? You had to kind of research and watch videos? Yeah. Yeah, that's not helpful, ArenaNet, for the new player experience. Like I was here, and for us it was just a very slow burn. I took some time off during season one, in fact. Yeah, okay. That's what I was concerned about because I figured if I was a new player, I would be confused in terms of who are these people? Why did we jump? What's going on? I feel like I'm missing something and it's annoying. Subdue Sergeant Walters with bullets? Yep, with bullets. I mean, I would say I'm sorry, but I'm a char, you're a human, kind of the way of things. Oh, okay, we're no longer shooting here.
You're no centaur. I wasn't in my right
I would feel a little insulted that you imagined me a centaur and not your nemesis, a char. Push farther eastward on your own. Okay, fine. All right, I think same rules before wins. We'll just snipe people and play it kind of smart. So, what's your plan for this? Or if you've already done it with your Sylvari wins, is it just ignore, make it like a bad dream of hers, or just disregard it as being part of her story? It's just an out of character necessity to get through things. Very cute. Very cute. Keeping that brand going strong, huh? Oh, you haven't. So you haven't done it yet, and you haven't decided yet. Okay. I would be very curious to see like what your take on it would be. I love people who have kind of in-game lore for themselves and a story. I think it's really cool. The main reason I started playing a Char is because in Guild Wars 1 I killed a lot of them. And I wanted to see the things from a Char's point of view. I agree. When they brought up in Bound by Blood in the Ice Brute saga that humans used to, skin Char and wear them, I was like, oh my god, we did. We did. And I had to kind of explain to my girlfriend of, so early on, right after the searing, there was new armor introduced, and it was char armor, and we would use their heads and hollow them out as helmets, and we would wear it. And at the time, I didn't really think about it, but me and my girlfriend at the time would be matching char outfits, go around murder char, and laugh the whole time. I think that's a war crime. I think that's a war crime. Humans were scumbags. But that's also why I kind of made a chart too, because I wanted to see their perspective. I know we had a hero in Guild Wars 1. Um, I forget his name. He was a ranger. And that guy was really cool. I love this story. And so, yeah, I was very interested. This Char was actually, I think, my third character I created. And I named him after my warrior assassin in factions. Yeah, humans suck sometimes, and not just in game, and that's true. But I am fascinated. Like, I wish they went more into their alien backgrounds, and really, their story of the gods of the six. That's what continues to fascinate me. I would love to see more about them. Okay, he's got reflection. Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. I mean, I loved that Living World season 3 with Codicus, Head of the Snake. That release was really cool. A lot of fun. I love political intrigue, and Codicus was a nice villain to hate. Like they wrote him very well, in my opinion. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Careful, careful, careful. Well, I mean, you're a healer. You should be okay. I just don't want you to get overwhelmed. But I trust you. I got this one. Interesting that we're only finishing off the Nightmare Court, not the crate. Makes it feel more like they're players, you know? More personal. See what I mean? Just the Nightmare Court. Very interesting that they made that decision. Okay, yeah, okay, for a bit. All right, Monty, no problem. Feel free to come back anytime. I love talking about lore, ideas, and story concepts. Also, if you do have headcanon for your character, what was your character's perspectives? What made the most impact on your character? Oh, hello there. I think the crate were treated as servants by the court. That would make sense. I could see that. I don't think the crate would appreciate that, but I could see that. Okay, I'm just gonna bash face. Oh well, all right. Invulnerable, invulnerable, invulnerable. Reinforce strength. I do wonder if the Nightmare Court was split on this or if they all agreed. They're rezzing their members. It is like PvP. Very interesting. I love that mechanic. Oh, that was Casimir trying to help out. I do love this idea a lot. I wish that they brought it back. I don't think they really did too often. Can you guys come up with a moment when they did? Of the finishers? Create more averted. Oh, within there was a time limit. Okay. I'm glad we got it within the time limit. Surprise achievement. Trying to think of.
The tower failed.
Sorry, I got interrupted from reading your response for the cutscene.
Perfect spell. It was not really.
I do like this. This is nice.
The sky darkened and I could sense the magical framework. A mesmer had formed the illusion. She just closed her eyes and raised her hands toward it. Magic crackled from the beat.
Yeah, this is not supposed to be normal magic. Like she's a super mesmer for some reason.
Like a Norn fart at a moot.
Ha ha ha.
Jory. So when the veil came down, there it was. The tower.
It's very noir aspect. It's very noir type to narrate, almost in the past tense. Very, very interesting. I like the flavor that they're putting to it, but I like noir style. All right, let's see here.
We need to deal with this tower.
Trying to think if we have some in a new one. Are you talking about Janthier Wilds?
Appearances are everything, Jory. If it looks like a fortress, it undoubtedly guards something precious.
I'd welcome a chance to look inside. The base is thick with toxic.
Ah,
Maybe we need a strong
I don't know.
like what
I don't think it's a spoiler if you let me know if they do that again. Not a lot, but you think a few? I would be glad to see them brought back. I mean, we're going to jump on to Soto soon enough, so at least that will let me see what they did. Oh, we're not going in the tower? Or is this just this part? Okay, still. Alright, so we are going to go in the tower. I would have been very disappointed if they brought out this whole thing. Alright, that's good, that's good. Okay. Yeah, because there was lots of grinding going back in and out of it. It was insane. Lady Casper and I are going over to the camp, Thunder Ridge. Collect samples of spores, please, and bring them to me here. That'd be a huge help. What kind of toxin is it? It's too early to tell, but it's obviously in the air. Symptoms reported include dizziness, disorientation, and even hallucinations. Not to mention coughing and sneezing. It's insidious. Got it, thanks. Nguyen, perfect timing, just like at Dragon Bash. I couldn't have hidden this much longer. I was already drained from bringing down the Tower Veil. It was quite a powerful mesmer spell. They used to bring it back for the Mad King. I think so. I think that's where I was grinding. I think they had special achievements for it. My char would not refer to her as my lady. Do you know what's happening? Nothing good. Thank you. This guy is sickly cute. The water smells like moldy cheese. And there are crate and nightmare cord everywhere. Talk to Marjorie over there. She has a plan. Okay. So leave the area to plan your next move. Interesting. I love the statues of the gods. Read the letter. Read the letter. Confronting the Toxic Alliance. We've returned to our camp at Thunder Ridge after unveiling the towering monstrosity at the heart of Viathan Lake. This malignant and unapproachable tower is polluting the region with hallucinatory poisons, and Marjorie is hard at work to find a counteragent. Okay. If you're able to collect any samples of the toxic spores, please bring them to Marjorie. I suspect you're already a part of this, as you aren't the type to stand idly by while others suffer. Provided you aren't too busy foiling enemy raids on resources or pruning the offshoots of their tower that are sprouting up across Tyria, Priory Arcanist Dolja here in our camp could use your help in investigating a possible motive for allying with the Nightmare Court. Okay. Thank you for your continued assistance, my friend. Speak with Marjorie at Thunder Ridge Camp. Oh, it's right there. It's not very far. And there's a gold star? What's a gold star? Is that like a strike mission? Sorry, Bear. Oh, it's a repeat of the scenario. Okay, so you don't need to reactivate the season. You just go over here. Interesting. Glad you're here. I need help gathering more spores. Sure, what else can I do to help? Cut down the toxic offshoots. Throw out Kessick cells. And the surrounding area. Okay. Okay, so let me look at the map. We have that, 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 and then this is where I go to eventually. But we have 3 specific areas: underwater, above ground, and above ground. Woo, good on them. They were still bold and trying to experiment. They were still trying to make it a thing. Okay, we'll fight one of these guys, and then I think I'll have to call it for tonight. At least for streaming wise. You doing okay, Wins? You still good, or did you want to call it here? How do you feel? You're still good? Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I want to make sure that I'm a good host and not just obviously taking advantage. I slept and slept today. I did not sleep very much. But I'm not sleepy, oddly enough. Champion Bandit Foreman. That's cool, bro, but I'm looking for crate. And it's going to be underwater because, of course, it is. That's what I was talking about, that they're still bold with their underwater choices and trying to make it a thing, which I think is fine. I'm not against it. Is this no, that's a gun. Where, oh, where? I'm glad you got some rest, Wins. How am I going down there? Hello, sharks. Of course we're fighting. Okay. So there's got to be an entrance, right? Oh, yeah, what am I thinking? As soon as I heal up, I'll switch over to my skimmer. Is there an access down here somewhere? Of course. A-hole, I'm looking for content. Looking for story. Maybe in here? Alright, let me switch to skimmer. There you go. Under the sea. I'm looking for a boss. That's there. Fight back against the Toxic Alliance in Keswick cells and recover reagents for an antitoxin. So I guess look for maybe in here? Hi guys. Ah, my screen. I can't see anything. There we go. Maybe what happens is as I fight them, they drop what I need for this mission. That's what I assume. I mean, at worst, I want to. There's the boss, the Blood Witch. I have to kill the Blood Witch, which is a group mission. Whew. Hold on, let me take out the other ad over here. All right. Sure. Let me get out of the way over there. Let me. What is this? Primal Burst. Fire a fast for shot that immobilizes and burn foes. Is that a elite or a veteran? No, it's just a regular dude. Okay. Very nice. We're two-manning this person at 40% now. Not bad. You know, given what we're doing and that it's just two of us, I think we're doing rather good. I think we get passing grades wins. All right, that is part of it. Okay. Then we're going to the other two. The boss hits hard, but it's targeting the wrong person for it to take effect. I'm glad. Who was it targeting? Was it targeting wins? I mean, I think we did just fine. Like whatever we did there, that worked out. MVP. Uh, Probably. You know what? A win is a win. A win is a win. It was weird that it wasn't. Oh my god. Is there an exit here? Are we trapped? You know, I've had nightmares about stuff like this. The freaking Tink Paladin, basically. Yes, it focused on you, Owens. That's funny. That's funny. It was like, you're the bigger threat. And that's fine with me. Waypointing over here. And thank you, Owens. Again, guys, it's important for escort the Vigil Siege Master to the toxic option. Sure. Teaming up with people makes this game a lot easier. And since you weren't getting hurt, you could just do the damage really. That's what it felt like. I was like, I feel like that Tyson fight, you know, where Tyson's holding back. I assume he can kill me. I've seen him do worse. But okay. I mean, thank goodness for awesome fire branded toughness heal builds, right? I mean, that's awesome. I'll tell you, I didn't need to heal myself. I kept looking over and I was like, I'm fine. I'm still fine. Am I missing something? You know what? I'm just gonna keep shooting at you. It was super weird. That was mechanics, guys. Mechanics. I wish I would have done it on purpose. Oh, no, you got it. If I remember right, we got poisoned while we were in here. Yeah, toxic from pollen spore. Being near him, does that take it away? There you go. Toxic global gardener. Interesting. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is what I need to get. I'm shielding and removing conditions. You're the person in the background that makes it all possible. You're the linchpin, Wins. You're the linchpin. All right, let's go over here. Back to my sky scale. It's like in football, you know, quarterbacks taking all the credit, but they remember they have those receivers, they have those linemen, and it's not a glorious job, but it is damn important to do that. So we have two places. Let me look at my map. We have that, and then we have that. We'll try to go to this one first, and then go south. If everything's been kind of panning in the same direction, is probably one of the events of this map that they want us to do. They want us to remember. And I think for like season 1, that's a good goal to have, is to bring back players to content that they may have overlooked. Or I guess we're just going here first. Wasn't there a train here? I seem to feel like we were here for a reason. Like a champion train of some sort? There's a lot of these guys. It's been a very long time. But I remember that we were here for a reason. Okay, I can't target those. but I can target these guys. Were the Hecate from Heart of Thorns similar to the Hylic in this one? I don't recall. I mean, just bigger, I guess. Oh, that was a one shot. That was a two shot. Oh, there we go. Uh, there you go. I think I need to get those toxic seedlings. If you see any other of them left, I think we just need to kill like a few. Mushed spore sample. There you go. Yay! More arrive as a course of the event? I thought they would leave. Alright, we're going north. I think we're going to be fighting the Spider Queen. Yep, I guess we're fighting the Spider Queen. How is she still at 98%? There's two of you fighting her. Maybe I don't want to be close to you. Okay. Well, this didn't help. I guess I'll just stay close. My life in a cocoon, guys. Buy it at your nearest library. Buy it at your nearest Barnes and Nobles. Okay, so can I get these? Nope, they're just explosions. Are you okay there, Wins? Oh, there's something else? What now? Is it above ground? Oh, this? Veteran Toxic Alchemist? I'm glad you're good. You got tossed around there quite a bit. Hey, 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 hey. What was that all about? Okay, I need to stop getting bounced. How about if I just don't plant in front of her and keep moving and stay out of those circles? Brilliant move. Finish her. And I'm done with this part of the story. Yay! Read the letter. Oh, so many letters. I realized we didn't have walkie-talkies back then. We're going in. Yay! There's a fractal for this, I think. The Tower of Nightmares. Let me go over there, sort through my bags, and then that's where I think I'll leave us for tonight. This has been interesting. What is this? The Tower of Nightmares? Why are there 2 points of the Tower of Nightmares? Is it because one point leads to the other? I think so. I think that point leads to this point. Cool. I'll just take a spot over there. Whew, we got quite a lot accomplished this time, guys. I didn't think that we would finish season 1, but it's been enjoyable. I've really enjoyed seeing what they've done and kind of how they've expanded on it a little bit. Okay, so I'm not going to head in just yet, but thank you guys. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you, Wins. You're an amazing person. You've really helped. All right, so I will log off for streaming, but I may stay on for a little bit longer, at least to keep playing. You guys have a good night. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the talk about lore and mechanics. Yay! I'm glad you enjoyed playing your pocket healer. You guys have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you guys next week for Guild Wars 2. But we do have Saturday and Sunday for our other games if you guys want to tune in for those. Thanks again, guys. Much appreciated. This community has been nothing but awesome since I've come back, and I really, really appreciate it. You guys have a good night and enjoy your weekend. Bye.